It's double XP this weekend on Black Ops 6, but if you want to get double XP on your GCSE, you need to complete the square. Completing the square on number 1, you need to draw a bracket. The bracket is always squared and it always starts with an X. To get the second term here, you always need to halve whatever the coefficient is of X, which is the number next to the X. Half of 6 is 3. Then what we need to do is take away whatever this number is squared from the bracket. So 3 squared is 3 times 3, which is 9. So take away 9 and then add 2. Minus 9 add 2, minus 7. Do the same thing here. You're going to have a bracket. Starts with an X, is squared. Half the term here, well, if you can't see a number, the coefficient is 1. So half of 1 is a half. What a lot of students will do there is write 0.5. Don't do that because it's a lot easier to square a fraction than it is to square a decimal. Again, a half squared, we use square 1, so 1 squared is 1. 2 squared is 4, so take that away, so it's a quarter. Then you've got to add on 5. 5 subtract a quarter leaves you with 4 3/4. 4 3/4 is the same as 19 over 4. If you've got a coefficient of x squared that is bigger than 1, you need to take that factor out of both of the first 2 terms only. So we're going to take a 2 out of the bracket. We're going to draw a square bracket instead of a normal one, just so we can tell the difference between this and when we do the completing the square. So divide these both by 2, you'd have x squared and 4x. We've not divided this by 2, so we just leave it as plus 3. Now, all we do is do the exact same as what we did in the first 2 questions. We complete the square on these 2 terms. So again, half this coefficient, so half of 4 is 2. Put it in a bracket squared. Take away this number squared, which is 4. Put the square bracket around it again. Don't forget you had the 2 there. And we also have the plus 3. Now we need to times everything in the square bracket by 2. So that and that. Then we've got minus 8 plus 3, which is minus 5. Wash.